Put your hands on the car. Put your hands on the car. Vehicle stop. What are you doing out here, buddy? What are you doing out here? I'm a taxi driver. Well, you're being arrested for soliciting a prostitute. That was an undercover police officer. All right? Sorry? You just solicited an undercover female police officer prostitution. They tried to stop me. They try to stop you? What you think of your family when you're out here picking up girls? The disease that's out here? We're gonna take your car down to the station with you, all right? Sergeant, vehicle stop, active in custody. Order the entire, take them down to BCI. Seems to be a very busy night tonight.
Zepbound, watch this. Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Watch this. And data shows that people taking Zepbound lost up to 48 pounds. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles too. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your guts, inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Ask your doctor about Zepbound, starting at $2.99 a month without insurance.
Strength isn't optional for me. Being able to carry my kids and give my best on stage, all while feeling confident in my body. Strength training gives me that, and Ladder gives me the fit. With Ladder, I get a daily plan from an expert coach who guides me through every workout, no matter what my insane schedule looks like. It's truly the secret to my results. I'm Hillary Duff, and I train on Ladder.
It's been a tough couple of years, you know. There's been a lot less work, and no one's scared. Everyone is sleeping so well on Nectar mattresses. And less nightmares means less me. I still hover over people, but no one cares anymore. Maybe I should have gone to law school, made my dad proud.
Every Nectar sold puts a nightmare out of work. Paid for by the Coalition for a Worst Night's Sleep.
Super.
All kinds of fighting goes on here.
Promotions and because you earn up, you made it. I see so much raw potential.
This is your moment.
Nothing else like being a WWE superstar.
Working with Dave is been a real pleasure. It makes things a lot easier knowing knowing that I can trust him, he trusts me. Both of us know each other's reactions and what we're about to do, what we're thinking. So by just giving each other a look, pretty much assess the situation and get a feel for what we're about to do. I really don't have to talk to him before I react to stuff. And we're pretty much on the same wavelength and everything we react to, but not too much. Where there's still some diversity where, hey, we might argue.
Yeah, not too much.
That shows the whole thing. Responding to the softball, not sure
What's up, yeah?
who's involved or how long it's been going on. Let the ball down. It's only finished better. So, yeah. That's where we are. 197.
Yo. Let's get 20, 30 viewers in here, y'all.
Everything started in like about 4 months.
She said she's a deadbeat. What up, y'all? Hit that like button. Let me know what y'all think about NBA Youngboy.
According to neighbors, she had came the other day with some girls from 115. My daughter just came to the house asking for $1
Where's your daughter?
My daughter, she went to her cousin's house upset to go get her cousin. That's all. And this lady is not even worth talking to. She's alright. She's never home. My kids are always.
Shirley, what's the deal?
You ever sign a complaint against her?
I'm tired. I called the cops before, and it seems not to help. And I don't want to take it in my own hands.
Let me know what y'all think about Youngboy, man. Sub up to the channel.
You're not saying that you take it into your own hands.
Hit that like button.
Her name is Rosalie.
Alright, we're gonna see if we can locate her. Now, your father, she is over your daughter.
Yes, she did.
Alright, is your daughter coming back here?
Yes, she is.
Alright.
What's up with y'all, man?
You know, it's a simple assault, an aggravated assault.
Let's get these views up.
You can do now is locate this alleged actor. Ask her if she wants to come back to the scene so we can figure this out, or at least have the victim.
Y'all got up, man. Y'all headed to church.
And then we'll take it from there. Right now, we're gonna see if we can find her before she disappears.
Well, we know who ain't headed to Bible study.
We're gonna walk him down here with a baby carriage.
And that's YB, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know who ain't headed to Bible study, and that's YB. And right now you can go on his site and get the Massa Altar long sleeve for $35.
I have a witness. She said touch my kid's back. She says you
Mm-hmm.
told her what?
You can go to the site right there, get the Massa Altar long sleeve for $35. They even knocked $20 off. You know what I'm saying? So you can go get that bullshit. What's up with y'all, man? Tap that like button. Let me know what y'all think about YB 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Mm. What y'all think about YB, man? Remember when they came to Grave Digger Mountain? He like, all my safes open, sir. All my safes is open, sir. Being nice to them federales, you know what I'm saying? He was like, all my safes is open, sir. What's up with y'all, man? Hit that like button, man. Let me know what y'all think about YB. Yeah, he wasn't no grave digging. Folks came up to that mountain. He was like, all my safes is open, sir. Yeah, man. YB done went dark, man. He done went satanic on them too, man. Real victim to the industry. Yeah, YB fell victim to the industry too. That's why he got that pardon. Him and Kodak. That's why him and Kodak got them pardons, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I've been telling y'all, keep your eyes on Kodak and keep your eyes on YB. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just giving no pardons out for free. Just like they ain't giving out no shoe deal for free. Man, you gotta do this for us. Do something for us. What's up with y'all? Bad sub up to the channel. Hit that like button. Let me know what y'all think about YB. Let me know if y'all rocking the Massa Ultra long sleeve.
This is your moment.
Nothing else like being a WWE superstar.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all from his website. You can go on his website and get this stuff. He got the My Grave Boxy Tee. He ain't dropped the price on that one though. That one's still $50. And he even got the skull head, the skull face on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. YB took the to the industry. Who want on you? You don't want no smoke with me, boy. Telling you. When it come to this industry stuff and this who took the oath of the industry, I was gonna break a new one down today, but I was like, nah, I'ma just chill. It's my off day. We already know these rappers took the oath of the industry. But I'm backlogged as usual, you know what I'm saying? Between all the cloning stuff and the oath of the industry, man, I'm swamped with stuff to break down. Yeah, between all the oaths, and then between all the sacrifices in other industry and all the cloning and stuff,
Find out where the drug locations are. Find out.
and just everything else, I'm swamped
Our main purpose here is not really to answer court.
with stuff to break down. You feel me?
But our main purpose
Man,
is
it's too
to
fucking
actually
cold in here, man.
interact with the community. Go to meetings, go to Black Association meetings, find out what the problems are.
Got a whole blanket on. I'm over here with a whole blanket on. I'm just still freezing.
The district will give you a call, they'll ask you specifically. It's right up the block.
Y'all hit that like button, man. Let me know what y'all think about YB. D Guthrie, what's the deal? Yeah, man. Y'all sub up to the channel, man. Yeah, all my books are. I was just laying around. Yeah, I need to get a little mini bookshelf, cause I don't. Where? Oh yeah, I want to open one though, so I can look at them and go grab them, like a little mini one, like a little cubicle, a little small one, a little open bookshelf. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all, man? Well, he sound like he just came from Puerto Rico. Shit, me in my head. What's up with y'all, man? Hit that like button, man. It's your big boss, Guala Bands. Back with another one. Yeah, man. What y'all think about YB? You know what I'm saying? We know he took it. We know he in the industry now. He got a whole freaking movie in theaters. Like, and then on top of that, he done went satanic on him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we know that it's not no question. Is YB in the industry? Yeah, he in the industry for shit show. Yeah, that's already a proven fact. We don't gotta argue. You know what I'm saying? None of that. Yeah, YB done, he in the industry. Plus he done went satanic. That's two marks right there. That's two red flags. Everybody always asking me why I'm talking about it. I'm the referee of this shit. Right there. Yes, the rap system that's in place. Selectively taking the rappers out. We could. Yeah, man. You just gotta. I don't know, man. Gotta boycott the rap, boycott the industry, man. The industry done took hold of the rap, all the rappers, man. Yes, the rap. Right, what's the deal? D Guthrie, Shirley. Appreciate everybody for tapping into the love. Yeah, man. We know young boy part of the industry. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, we know he done went satanic on them boys. You know what I'm saying? So that's two marks right there. You know what I'm saying? It's not just starting off rocky, YB. Yeah, it's starting off rocky for YB, man. Like I said. Survivor to believer. The devil has got these blacks in the palm of his hand. Regina, what's the deal? Man. Yeah, it ain't no question of why B took the oath, you know what I'm saying? I always got some new info, man. He uses the most ignorant people that has the most influence on the youth. Shit, that's what the industry did. The industry knew that it'd be a good idea to harness that rap energy. And then on top of that, make black people look bad in the process. So it's a 2-for-1 for the enemy. They can make black people look bad like they the enemy and complete the ritual.
All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
What's up with y'all, man?
About 2 years now. Grew up in Marion County, so want him to be able to get to work for the police.
Line, nah, if that's his actual merch, this shit is so fucking boring. Yeah, that's his merch. Go on NBA Youngboy, NBA Youngboy, .com,
So we just got a hit
Lil Neff.
on our cameras for a stolen tag, and it's on our truck.
Yeah, that's his merch for sure, for sure. That ain't me just posting some shit. He got the pants, you know what the skull and bones mean. Never broke again pants. And then he got the my box, my grave boxy tee. He got a couple of, yeah, man. Go check him out. He got some little some dark pieces on there. I ain't gonna lie. Top of him having the pentagram, uh, yeah, on top of having the pentagram chain with the skull head in the bottom of the A peeking out.
Is there anyone else in the vehicle? I'm gonna put him in your vehicle.
The evil one has come to steal and destroy, and that's what the hip hop culture is doing. Yeah, the industry done took over the hip hop culture.
Alright, honey, I'm coming up behind you.
Cause it ain't really the rap, it's the industry.
6263 vehicles cleared.
Yeah, the rap be good. The NBA YoungBoy wasn't doing all this satanic stuff until he got to the industry. He started rocking down crosses, wearing the pentagram, talking about he on Grave Digger Mountain. NBA YoungBoy used to rap songs about his granny and the struggle.
Okay, how long have you had it?
Yeah, NBA YoungBoy was never this dark. What about the NLE Chopper guy? He evil too. Yeah, he in the industry too. They put NBA YoungBoy to compete against NLE Chopper. I mean NLE Chopper. Remember when NLE Chopper came out? His main objective was to go up against YoungBoy. Remember when NLE Chopper? If anybody know NLE Chopper, so when he first came out, he was directed to go straight at YoungBoy. He was really one of the first people to go at YoungBoy. They kill each other on a daily basis, just what the devil wants them to do. Yeah, it's all just a trick. They done tricked everybody. The devil, the double, it's all the same. That's why you got to get out of that spook stuff and just really, really think about this stuff. Kevin Gates is scary as fucking. How the hell did he get released? Yeah. All Kevin Gates do is rap about eating women behind and uh and all this crap. But didn't nobody notice when he got out he had his whole tattoos had switched. Yeah, yeah, Kevin Gates used to be fat, remember? He had the cross. He was fat. Remember when they released that fat Kevin Gates? And he had that beard. But then he get out skinny. They released some skinny Kevin Gates that be doing yoga and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But see, if you just an average person that don't think that deep, you're not really gonna see that stuff. You're gonna be like, oh shit, that's Kevin Gates shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you're gonna think everything is everything and go on about your day.
You don't like needles? So then how do you use meth? Do you smoke it? Do you snort it? You eat it? Okay.
But that's why I tell y'all,
Okay. All right. Yeah, well.
moving forward, the clone look nothing like him. They just throwing it at anything else. Nah, for real. This the old Kevin Gates. This the Kevin Gates they just threw out there at y'all on some wild ball shit.
All right. Well, you're gonna be going to jail today for possession of meth, possession of paraphernalia, and for petty theft for the stolen tag.
Oh shit, he probably was just. You asked him another channel who did Lil Durk allegedly unalive. Oh yeah, that's you can't do that, Regina. That's that's. He might have thought you was them folks. Yeah, it's a way. It's a certain way you ask stuff. You know what I'm saying? You should have been like, you should have just worded it different. He probably got spooked. He might have thought you was the folks.
What dream? He quietly kept it out. I'm gonna try to line it up just to say I could accomplish during that time. Like I just wait.
That's just how people is, though.
Like I have 100 songs out of a single last day. I think just try to remember to do what you love. It's been a tough couple of years, you know.
They were talking about Young Dolph and stuff, and I was just curious.
No one to scare.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just talking about just as far as like who got unalive.
Less relationships means less me. I still love her, but no one cares anymore.
He said weight loss, duh.
Every nectar sold is a nightmare out of work.
Really? Weight loss? Double O? You really don't say weight loss. And he had a whole cross on his head with tattoos. Yeah, he had a whole cross on his head with tattoos. I got some new ones I'm coming out with today though. I'm just waking up. I'm gonna break down some new oaths today. He said laser removal, duh. He got an excuse for everything, but all right, but he's still part of the industry, and he still did that Fed time like Gucci Mane, Youngboy, and Kodak. So he's still on the radar, 007. You can make up your excuses for Kevin Gates all you want to. So did 21 Savage? What happened to 21? He fell off. He's deep in the industry. They told him to shut up. If he gives any more secrets, they're gonna cut his tail off. Yeah, 21. They told 21 if he gives up one more secret, they're gonna cut his tail off and send him back to Great Britain. Nah, I'm messing with y'all, man. I heard 21 Savage is from UK though, from Great Britain. So what's up with y'all, man? Oh man, my toe. Can't bend it still.
Still trying to get attention for that toe? No, I'm fine.
Nah, every time I try to bend it, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Lotto, Lotto is pregnant with his baby. Oh, 21 Savage. I'm not surprised. Weight loss, laser removal, and great eating habits can change skin complexion over time. What that came straight from Google, didn't it? Of course, Google gonna say that, bro. They gonna say weight loss gonna change your skin and all this stuff, but not that fast. This is the Gucci that they released in 2016. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. People go to jail every day, B. They not coming out with weight loss surgery and new teeth. Yeah. All right. Explain the Gucci one then. Since you got so much insight on the Kevin Gates and the weight loss and the yeah, explain the Gucci one then. Yeah, because this is clearly. Oh yeah, the intestines. Yeah, look at Gucci, because that's clearly not him. This is the new Gucci, and that's the old Gucci. Nigga, I don't care how skinny you get. I don't care how much good eating habits you got, and how many laser surgeries you get. Nigga, you is not gonna switch to that. This the old Guwap. You know what I'm saying? That's why we the best channel on YouTube, because I go back and break this stuff down. This is a random screenshot from one of Gucci's old videos. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching the video and just took a quick screenshot. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Excel. He said, "You hating. How I'm hating." This is the old Gucci. This is the old Gucci. This is the new Gucci. How I'm hating, bro. There's two different people. He said, "You hating." See, that's why it's people like you that's just slow, bro, that just say anything. And we gonna make sure we get you a short bus helmet for the Christmas this year. Nah, bro, that's not. Yeah, that's why I said I took two random screenshots, bro. This is from Gucci Man's videos. No AI shit, no nothing. It's two different people, bro. I promise y'all, this ain't no AI. This is from one of Gucci Man videos. This is his. Oh, this the old Gucci. This the old Gucci, y'all. Like really, just look at the picture, y'all. Don't even listen to me. Just look at the picture. That's the old Gucci. This the new Gucci. Man, that is not the same dude. I ate it up. Exactly, bro. It's two different people. I'm not on nothing. I'm just breaking this stuff down, bro. Cause, bro, you don't know who's in your local trap. You don't know who's in your local studio. It could be an old clone CIA agent in the trap right now. Y'all got running around, and he got a whole damn. You know what I'm saying? And he controlling the bag. He got the dough swinging. Man, y'all gotta open y'all eyes. Americans worship celebrities and politicians like simps. Yep. This is some straight sci-fi shit, man. I hate that. I knew it. I knew it. What's up, y'all? Appreciate everybody for tapping into the live. He said he's smoking on some good shit. The real guap. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. The real guap had already took the oath of the industry too. See, look, he already throwing up the horns, and that's the old guap. Them big ass chains on. So he was already deep into the materialism and the industry and all the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy. That's another red flag for me because that's what it's easy for them to go in and because you are already a materialistic type of person, so it's easier for them to manipulate you. You know what I'm saying? That's another red flag for me. Gucci man love them chains. He love the star life. You know what I'm saying? That's why we the best channel on YouTube, man. We break this stuff down. We don't just think everything just just it's a freebie. Like, nah, bro, we gonna break this shit down. Yeah, he still got the cone. He still got the ice cream cone and the lightning bolt. But I know what the ice cream cone and the lightning bolt mean. Y'all want to know what the ice cream cone and the lightning bolt tattoo mean? Mm-hmm. See, I don't be capping. I know what everything mean. The lightning bolt is symbolic to the lightning bolt symbolizes Satan falling from the heavens. That's what the lightning bolt means. And the ice cream cone represents the loss of innocence or corruption. Like a ice cream cone falling on the ground and being consumed by ants. Yeah, that's what the ice cream cone and the lightning bolt mean. A symbol of power, destruction, and enlightenment. The lightning bolt represents electrical energy and destruction. It symbolizes the swift fall of Lucifer or Satan from heaven in sudden enlightening yet destructive power of knowledge. That's what the lightning bolt mean. In the ice cream cone it can represent innocence that is being devoured or corrupted as shown by ants consuming a drop stone. And in pop culture, it represents a loss of innocence or corruption.
My wife's dispatcher for the department as well. It's
If we don't want to use this power and we're not together, never said.
phone, but it's also rewarding because we both
Yeah,
know the ins and outs of the
yeah.
job and also how to deal with the stresses of the job, and we lean on each other when we need to cope with various things that we both experience in our
He said,
respective
"Who
capacity.
told you this dumb
Car
shot?
parked off to the side of the road on the side of the street.
You mean
Didn't have a tag
shit
light on
or
it, so this
shot?"
is going on there. You alright? Oh, okay. I just saw you back there. I want to make sure you're good. On what street is this? Okay, which one do you live on?
Who told me this shot?
No,
Google told me that shot. I just showed you what Google said about the ice cream cone and the lightning bolt. Yeah, man. Stay informed. And most of all, do your own research. If you don't believe me, go read a book or go get on Google and type in, hey, what does this mean? Hypnobike, what's the deal? He said Gucci always looks sickly. Anti popular Gucci evolved, but he has his moments. Yeah, he evolved alright into a whole nother damn person. That's the old Gucci. This the new Gucci 2.0 they gave everybody. That's why I tell y'all, man, keep your eyes peeled. This the old Gates, and then this the new Gates. They give you the skinny 2.0 Gates that been doing yoga and eating grapes. Yeah, exactly. Gucci evolved into like he evolved, and then what? He evolved into a rat. He said that's an android. Exactly. That's the android Gates. This the real Gates right here. Remember he got out, he's fat, he still had his cross and his cheeks tattoos. Go look back at Kevin Gates' old videos. Man, them popping pills, Gucci was it. That's what I'm saying. They said Gucci never lost the weight. They said Gucci. They said Gucci still fat and he never lost the weight. So how did he come out in 2016 with a damn flabby, you know what I'm saying, with no stretch marks. Anybody that's fat that's ever been fat know when you drop a lot of weight you get stretch marks. Like how did you already come out with hip surgery and new teeth and no stretch marks? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense. What's up with y'all, man? Hit that like button. Let me know what y'all think about Gucci Mane. Cause he did rat recently, right? He told. Even if they saying he ain't told, he got Pooh locked up. He had that tummy surgery and his teeth are veneer. Yeah, but I just find it real strange. He went from looking like this to like this. That's two different people, doggy. And I took the appreciate it, Urban Mac. Said so basically no matter how hard you work. Yeah, this is a materialistic world. If you're looking for materials in this world, then you're gonna have to take that route. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have a super materialistic world, you're gonna have to take the industry route. It's gonna have to be one or the other. That's the problem with the streets. People mocking Gucci for snitching and holding pool with high respect, committing a crime. Yeah, but I'm saying I ain't really commending. Pooh for committing the crime. I'm just saying, I feel like it was already set up because shit, they done already swapped Gucci Man out anyway. So the whole Pooh Shiesty, if that's the case, then the whole Pooh Shiesty thing is just poop, and that's out the window. He said Joker ain't made it in since he came home. Shit, some people say the same thing about the new Gucci. Shit, they feel like the new Gucci don't hit.
Comes from technology that delivers results at scale. 11 Labs powers the world's most demanding audio workflows.
Rosa, Leo, Urban Mac, David, Regina, Hypno, Union.
AI voice dubbing, all delivered at high concurrency.
Everybody that's tapped into the live. Jay, Dre World, Anti, Malik, Morris. Jesse, appreciate y'all for tapping into the live. Excel, Men, Credential, Truth, 007, I Can Only Be Me.
Chime is America's #1 choice for bank. To buy or not to buy? That is their question. Nobody knows shoppers better than Shopify. The undisputed, undefeated checkout champion of the world. Businesses that want to win.
Vince, what's up with y'all, man?
Ready to upgrade in a big way? Now's the time to trade up and drive on that Brookwood Beauty.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. If y'all smash that like button, man.
Lease the 2026 Buick Envista Preferred for just $189 a month. Or drive home the 2026 Buick Enclave Preferred for $429 a month. Plus, shop for total
But yeah, man, that's the old Gucci right there.
no
And
surprises.
this the new Gucci. So something done happen in between, you know what I'm saying?
See North today and get more with Brookwood.
Something done happen in between there. From this to this. Ain't no way. He say Luciferian worship in movies and music. Yep.
All kinds of fighting goes on here. There's no off season in the UFC.
And it's just all fake because they act like they had everything figured out, but they act like they the light bearers, but everything they do is dark. You know what I'm saying? Marcia Cash Jones, what's the deal? He said it's called diet, better health, and sobriety, plus a workout plan. Try it, you'd be surprised. Bro, I didn't try it all. I done went on a fucking full fruit diet. I don't even drink. I stopped drinking soda 10 years ago. This nigga Gucci look like a hoe. Like, that's not Gucci. I don't care how much yoga you do. I don't care how much, like, I don't care how much sea moss you eat, how much yoga you do, how many motherfucking berries you eat. Like, Keisha older. I like 2 Chainz. Yeah, bro. Your diet and sobriety ain't gonna make you go from looking like this to this. That's a whole different person. I mean, it'd be nice to just think, oh, it's just Gucci sobered up and he lost the weight. And that's a fucking fairy tale. They done tricked y'all. They done tricked y'all with all them fairy tale mode, the Frozen and all. Y'all done think all shit a fairy tale. And how you come out, and how you come out, flabby. Yeah, there's no way you can change your skin color. Exactly. He wasn't even in prison that long. How did he go super light? The old Gucci was dark as shit.
I became a police officer because I wanted to be able to help my community.
Eddie had that fat, droopy bottom lip. He had that fat Kool-Aid lip.
Better my community and better the people.
Would you come over here and get something off my side of the bed?
Yeah, it got some likeness.
Come over here, got my lighter again?
Described as a Hispanic male carjacked the vehicle with a gun.
Yeah, thief.
I don't have none. I don't know where any of mine are.
I gave you this one yesterday. You still came and got it. How'd you end up with both of my lighters?
You got it back. Is there anything else? Right there.
Don't take it again.
Lee. I can see that the hoe's still gone. You still.
Don't be a lighter.
You in the backyard over here. Watch over there.
He say, shout out to 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz took the oath of the industry too.
Stay deep. We do have canines en route to this location, right? There's a possibility that he may be back here. We don't want to walk through because of the fact that he has the gun. Right now, we're waiting for canine units to arrive.
Yeah, man.
Clear this with canine. Last we heard was he jumped the fence into this backyard.
And yeah, Gucci got an agenda to push. That's why they still pushing Gucci. They gonna crash. They gonna crash and burn them. It's Hollywood, right? But he got out the game still rich. What about 50? The government has currency. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. They doing the clone stuff. Now they trying to work on the robotic cloning right now.
Looks like he's going west.
Yeah, why you think Yeah, why you think on Star Wars they always talk about a clone war, but they don't never really explain it properly? And that was like 15, 20 years ago. They were doing the sheep and body parts. Yep. Yeah, why you think on Star Wars they got this thing called the Clone Wars? You know what I'm saying? But they don't never really explain it properly to y'all, where people can understand what all this stuff means. Attack of the Clones. Right now they working for what's that called? They perfecting the robotic clone. That's why they showing y'all that shit. I seen videos of robots walking through the street. So as soon as they perfect them a little bit more, they gonna slap some skin on them, and shit, that's gonna be a wrap.
Okay. Understand that we're getting the fire department to come out here and talk to you. That's our number one concern is you getting treated, okay? But understand this, where I'm going to keep harping on this, is the gun that was
Yeah,
used.
they even got robotic dogs. I seen when they got a robotic dog. They can clone the dog robotically now. They can get a robotic dog clone out on the street. Slap some fur on it. Have the shit walking through the street. From a distance, you'll think it's a damn dog. You know what I'm saying?
We're just going to have you come over in this other vehicle, okay? We're going to go over and talk with the victim.
I just can't believe so many
Tell me real quick what happened.
people disappeared. It's not. It's really not. It's more than what you think. It's just enough for people to not notice, but people disappearing. Shit, it's people disappearing. People know it's people disappearing. They just ain't gonna. They gonna live their life. You know what I'm saying? And that's the no. The main ones be the ones that's not aware. Like people that just living their life, going on, thinking everything is Katy Perry, going about their day. The rappers have not been the same. Nah, for real. I love rap. Y'all gotta understand. Like I grew up listening to rap. 99% of everything that I listened to was rap. And I just cannot do it anymore.
That happened, I believe, yesterday or early this morning as well. Okay, Carlos. It's not even like a real religion.
Just because of the industry done went and ruined it. Just like they do everything. They all this entertainment stuff.
You know how dangerous that can be, right? Just wanted a ride. Basically, is what it comes down to, huh? All right. Okay. Well, your charges at this point in time is for the car.
This lady told her that he couldn't buy no more shit offline without asking. So he's like, I asked the dog if I could get a Nintendo Switch. And he didn't say anything, so I did it.
Extra moldy, extra grimy, extra gross. And when the mess is that extra, you can't rely on basic brands.
Yeah, they don't want to hold nobody accountable. They just want to make it. They just want to bring it to the forefront and make it what's that called? Make it. They want to normalize it instead of holding people accountable. But that's where my channel come in. Now we holding this stuff accountable. You got clones, sucker. Or you took the oath of the industry. One of the two.
Certainty matters. So when you need the right high quality promotion,
Yeah, they don't take no accountability.
Guaranteed to arrive on time. That's the certainty of 4imprint. Wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team by visiting 4imprint.com.
But that's what they teach you. Take accountability. Tell the right to do the right thing. Tell the truth. But they don't take no accountability. And they lie and cheat right in your face. And do rituals. Yeah, they ain't never gonna take accountability. They just gonna try to normalize it. But me, I punch for accountability. Cause if I do some shit, they gonna try to hold me accountable. Shit, every time I done did some shit, I done had to go to court. But it seems like when they do shit, it just get normalized and nobody get held accountable. Every time I done did some shit, I done had to go to motherfucking court. Or pay a fine or something. Yeah, man. But they getting held accountable by this channel. You know what I'm saying? We ain't. Soon as you think you rode off into the sunset, we go to jail to have a celebration. Nah, for real. Yeah, no accountability, but they teach you to be a man and to tell the truth and take accountability.
I really do love my job. I love the fun.
Go to school, do the right thing.
But it's not the same feeling that you get helping somebody. My calm demeanor and talking to them, explaining step by step how the process works, and you see that relief that comes from them. Like, okay, it's not so bad.
But the whole time, you know what I'm saying, they just duking you out. Just like how they just how they got a Bro, you on some sharp shit.
So we're trying to get to the complaint and determine if in fact we do have a crime that has been committed. As of now,
Just like yeah, they made Kanye apologize to them rabbis after he said he wasn't never gonna apologize, and said if he do apologize, they done got him. Kanye got a whole video. He said they can control LeBron, they can control Beyonce, but they can't control me. He even said it. Yeah, then got him coming out hugging a bunch of rabbis, and now what? What? Who in the industry that he couldn't protect? He was trying to protect it, and then what happened when he signed that deal with Masonic Adidas, and then what happened? They gave him the boot, didn't they?
And then from there, how did he go to hit the vehicles together? What happened there? Because he jumped in the car, so he tried to hit the vehicle. Okay. And he opened up the door and hit him. Okay.
Yeah, he signed that deal with Adidas, then they gave him the boot, didn't they?
Okay. When EMS gets here, I'll have them check you out too, just to make sure there's nothing major, and try to calm down, hang tight for a second. We'll get some more information from you, all right? Did you see everything that happened?
Let me see.
She's probably be 10-15, so don't let her go. Okay.
In the pink? Okay. Sure.
It was right there, and then right here in the middle.
Where is
She was
it?
backing up and going forward and then trying to get him. So he opened up the car and hit her a couple times.
Say what's up,
Now
really?
they stopped, and then she drove off under the bushes over there, and then back out, and then that's when
Yeah, he's saying if you want to be a billionaire. Yeah, he was worth $1 billion, but then as soon as they clipped him, he lost all his money again.
The two were in a fight inside. The vehicle was parked right here.
They were initially in the front row.
They were in a fight.
Was that the girl pink, or was that the...
And then he started, when he came back, he started wearing all funny stuff. All them policia outfits and the tights and stuff like that. Yeah, that's when I knew they had Kanye. I was like, oh yeah. Even though I knew they had got him already, but when I seen him with the shirt, with the shoulder pads and the tights and all that, and then the way his gal was there, I was like, oh yeah, they done got Kanye.
Thank you. Explain to you and just say exactly everything that's going on, right? Don't pull against me, just face forward. Thank you. I am going to place you under arrest for breach of peace.
Yeah, Kanye, they got him too.
I'll explain a little more in just a second.
And just like I was telling y'all, they even show y'all in that new Gucci Mane commercial about the clone and stuff. They got 2 clones in the commercial, and then they
Any questions? No. Okay, thank you.
they got 2 clones in the commercial, and then they all throw up 666 at the end.
Police department. Once you got to the Waffle House, what started the fight initially?
Say rap needs a spiritual phase. Here's the way hip hop. It was hard though, Spaceman.
So she started kicking my car and stuff like that. So like I kept on.
Nah, for real.
Like
I should just need that.
Like a jumpsuit kind of?
Yeah.
For real, they need a whole.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I felt like plus the driver kept on trying to hit my car, her car and stuff like that.
Need the industry to let go. You know what I'm saying?
Like I was outside in the car.
And you were standing there and she was
What I was doing, I was dodging and just trying not to get hit from her car.
Were you in fear for your safety at that time?
Of course I was. Like at one point, like there was.
What was that finna look at?
At one point,
Now she said something about her phone. Where did that come into play? What she's saying was like she was trying to dance for me.
This was the Kanye video. That Kanye and Travis Scott video.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. She didn't tell me that.
He even ripped the mask off. He was like,
But she said like she was trying to
you know what I'm
dance for me.
saying?
Like she felt like I should have to pay for her phone. Like I.
Yeah, and that Kanye and Travis Scott video, they ripped the mask off, and then they got the alien head underneath.
Once you got to the wall. So, I don't know if anybody's informed you or not, but she is under arrest. The female that was in the pink. We determined her to be an aggressor, and she's under arrest with one of our other officers right now. I'm not taking you to jail or anything for breach of peace. It's pretty well clear cut that you were trying to get out of there.
Yeah,
So
kind of
take it
shit,
as a
too.
lesson learned. I mean, hanging out in the strip club, it's fun and everything, but you gotta make yourself vulnerable hanging out with strangers. And yeah, so what happens, man? Thank you, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Attorney General Ken
We
Paxton's
are right
office
at
approaches
this.
incompetence and putting Paxton's interests
I ain't gonna say the end times, but like right at uh
girls trafficked
the brink of times. I ain't gonna lie.
Paxton was too focused on himself, mismanaged cases.
Then they trying to introduce the UFO stuff. They steady keep bird feeding that in. Here, take some more UFO files. Here's a couple more files. All this alien stuff. All the cloning and the alien stuff. They been doing this stuff. Look, he come out the alien head. We need human kindness.
Is spread across multiple accounts. It's hard to see your full financial picture. You can count on Credit Karma to bring it all together. Because when you pick your account,
Yeah, that's that new Travis Scott and Kanye bill.
and pay down debt with extra
I
funds.
broke down that a little bit.
The more you connect, the more we show you how to grow your money. Download Intuit Credit Karma to get started.
We're in the fight business. All kinds of fighting goes on here. There's no off season in the UFC. The sickness is real. As you are enough, you made it. I see so much raw potential. Your moment. Nothing else like WWE superstar.
Say robotics, flying cars. Yeah. Shit, they already got that stuff, man. They getting ready to build these smart cities. You know, they already one step ahead. They getting rid of all the germs right now. People they consider germs, and then they gonna reset, and then they gonna come back. Man, come move in these smart cities. Chunk up 666. Get this chip in your hand. Yeah, they trying to build them smart cities so they can come by and oh yeah. Flying motorcycles, that is hard though. That's just like off of Star Wars. Same shit. They was flying on freaking hovering motorcycles, flying little cars and shit. Then they talk about the Clone Wars, but they don't really go into the depth of the clone. They don't go in and talk and like explain it to you.
I've been a cop for about 6 years. I'm part of a proactive detective narcotic unit that goes out and seeks.
Yeah, notice on Star Wars they got the whole clone thing, but they don't go into they don't tell you what it's all about.
Involved in fights or something violent. All right, so we had an officer clock for another unit. So we hear the guy yelling on the radio, so we're gonna back them up to see if they need any more help.
Yeah, jump part of the code too.
What's up?
All them people are though. Kamala, It don't matter who you would have picked for presidency. It would have been they all in the industry. It really didn't matter. You could have picked whoever, and it would have been maybe even worse. Are we gonna be allowed to see it through? Of course. Are they gonna be allowed to see it through?
I don't know. I was just seeing. I felt like it right there. Like to fight police officer. He said he's got ADHD. No, I've been watching Dragon Ball Z last night. Okay. And it was just it's nighttime. I'm on a bike ride. All I came out for was a bike ride. And I thought I'd get away with punching.
Trying to get it.
Is there like a reason you did?
They trying to get out of everything. They trying to figure out everything they can do.
And you know, I'm kind of the guy. I didn't feel like being questioned. Got it. And I do martial arts. Okay. Tai Chi. Cool. So,
Yeah.
and I work hard at it. Cool. I'm an impressive person. I think I made the wrong move. Okay. Well, I would think so, right?
Yeah, I broke down the Met Gala
This officer stopped you because you don't like you.
pretty good.
Yeah, you're right. I apologize, officer. I'm not
Yeah, this another ritual that the new Gucci 2.0 did, where he dropped his Gucci shoe edition, the Gucci Cruise, and they made him submerge in a bathtub in between two pillars with checkerboard in the background. And y'all know what that mean, man. That's the Masonic checkerboard or mosaic pavement, and it is a common symbol in Masonic lodges representing the duality of life and the mixture of light and dark and good and evil. The two pillars with the checkerboard. You know what I'm saying? They had to make him do it. And they made him submerge. The bathtub itself, that's a ritual too. But yeah, man. The new Gucci, he gonna do whatever. He gonna jump through a hula hoop if he got to. Man, throw up 666 and then you know what I'm saying?
Why didn't you want your dad finding this stuff in your room? Nail polish? Because I don't think he likes it very much.
Tiffany, what's up?
That's reminding from Harry Potter.
Jay Pressure, what's up?
Okay. Well, look, man, when you do other police,
Irvin, Regina.
But it's unacceptable for you to kind of challenge an officer. You know what I mean? Yeah.
NW.
Well, I mean, it's
Hypno.
okay.
Appreciate everybody for tapping into the live, man.
You know, provoke a fight. I'm lucky you didn't slam me. I know. He's a lot bigger than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. The new Gucci, he gonna do whatever rituals they need him to do. You know what I'm saying? Man, can you carry out the ritual for us, Gucci? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know Gucci, the brand Gucci ain't gonna let you get no shoe line unless you do something anyway. They're a exclusive brand. A pair of Gucci shoes cost damn near probably $1,000 right now, maybe more. So they're not gonna let you get your own shoe deal with them unless you do something for them.
No, you've never been arrested? No. Ever? This is your first time? Yeah. Okay.
See, that's what a lot of them people they not gonna let you know they Masons. Like you can't go look up if they're Masons or not neither. Like how I looked up Shaq, I found out Shaq was a Mason just from looking on Google.
You didn't have drugs? No. Okay, well, and what about the stealing warrant? You got a stealing warrant? You got a petty larceny warrant? You have a drug warrant? You have a traffic warrant? You have abuse charges?
But Shaq deep in the industry too.
That was weird things. So why do you try to fight the police? What is the deal with complying with the police? You have multiple histories with fighting the police. What are you doing?
Say, watch the bio Gucci just. Yes, Mason too. I did some research on Shaq because I looked up celebrity Freemasons and he popped right up. It says Shaquille O'Neal is a former NBA champion and philanthropist and a Prince Hall Freemason. I said, what the hell? I went and looked up Prince Hall Freemason, and it's a African American branch of Freemasonry that was created around September 29th, 1784. And it's the oldest, largest, predominantly black Freemasonry in the United States.
I started naming dogs after St. Jude.
Yeah, Shaq, he deep in the occult. Then he just dropped that song with Twisted Black called Knock Knock. And you don't want to know the meaning of knock knock. I looked that up too. And knock knock is like an initiation thing, like, hey, let me in. I'm trying to get into the occult. That's why he went out there to Dallas acting like he was hanging out and he was really trying to go do some initiations out there in the text. He said, that's a bummer. I like that. Oh, yeah. Shaq, even Kanye said it. He said they can control Shaq. They can control Beyonce. And then he was symbolic numbers. He was around Kobe and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Shaq's a wrestler, man. And he took the oath of the industry. And they tried to do some Mandela effect crap. Remember that movie Shazam with Sinbad? They tried to say it was never a movie. They tried to go back and swap Shaq out and make a movie called Kazam. Visas, you have a crush on Shaq? Nah. It looked like Shaq. It looked like Shaq on some zesty type timing though. But anyway, yeah, they tried to go and swap the movie that Sinbad made called Shazam, and yeah, he tried to go back and do a movie called Kazam, but it's really just because the industry tried to blackball Shazam and blackball Sinbad out the industry, so they went back and made a movie called Kazam with Shaq in it. He's just an industry do boy. That shows you right there. He's just an industry do boy. Like, hey, we're trying to cover up Sinbad. Can you act like that movie never came out? We're gonna make Kazam, and because I seen both of them and I know both of them exist. But yeah, yeah, they tried to blackball Sinbad with Shaq, and I'm just showing y'all how the industry will plant certain people in the way just to make uh, to push a certain narrative. You know what I'm saying? To push their narrative, and that show you how far they'll go. You know what I'm saying? If they going that far and doing shit like that, then you know they'll do some whole ass shit. Yeah, man, them people they dirty, they cheeseball people. They'll go low just to get a couple of dollars. I've seen the one with Sinbad, but not the one with Shaq. Yeah, exactly. But I've seen both, but the most recent one I can remember is the one with Shaq because that's the one that came out after. You know what I'm saying? And they tried to trick everybody. Yeah, Shaq's a do boy for the industry, man. And he's a Tall Freemason. Look, this is from Google. Shaq is a former NBA champion, MVP philanthropist, and a Prince Hall Freemason in fucking bold letters. Shaq took the oath of the industry, you know what I'm saying?
I've been in the defense for 2 years. Prior to that, I was law enforcement for 9.
Y'all hit that like button, man.
Passion of it. And
Let me know what y'all think about old Shaquille.
the very first day on the job. We just ran the plates on this vehicle, and it looks like it's going back as a stolen vehicle out of.
Yeah, me, I don't give a shit about no celebrities.
You back the truck.
People tell me nowadays, oh, such and such gonna be. Man, I don't give a shit.
1041 at 42nd and Nolan.
Come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me. Turn around.
Shit, all them rappers and them celebrities trying to stream now anyway. They done tried to come to the streaming world.
Go to your knees.
Stolen.
Jay-Z is also, yeah.
I'll explain to you in a second.
They ain't got no sauce though. They don't know what they ain't got. They don't know shit. So do you think Cat Williams was telling the truth on Shannon Short? Yeah, he was telling the truth. Most of the stuff Cat Williams be telling the truth all the time, even in his jokes. But it's just he get blackballed a lot. So that's their way of getting the truth out there. You know what I'm saying? By telling jokes, they'll try to tell it through a joke, but it really be like some truth in it. Cause they can't just come out and say half the stuff they be saying. They gotta do it in a jokingly way. That's why they tried to get rid of Chappelle, cause he kept doing all them skits and giving up too much info in a jokingly way through his skits. And that's why he ran to Africa. So is Cat one of them too? Yep, they done got Cat too. Anybody that's been in Hollywood and around all them people and in the industry made a bunch of big ass movies and stuff.
You want to talk to me so you decided to run. You ever been arrested?
Yep.
For what? Breaking the entry? Tell you what, just come up here and have a seat for me right here. And try not to run this time. Have a seat. What's going on, man? What's the deal? I don't know why he took off.
Yeah, he might pay for his own shows, but he got movie money coming in, you know what I'm saying? He got movie money coming in from Friday after next. Wow, he acting like he ain't part of it. Make it make sense. Yeah, and then he came out. I got another one, look. You know it just I'm glad you said that. He tried to act like he ain't part of it. I got another one where he came out and said, where is that photo? Let me see if I can find it.
This afternoon, we kind of started acting moving out. And if that was the case, man, we were just going to hit the road and leave him there at the room. Well, we come over here to get gas.
Let's see. Oh, here it is. Shaq announces himself no longer a celebrity. I denounced myself from being a celebrity about 10 years ago because those people are weird. I'm not weird. Yep. And that fits in, right? What you said. Acting like you ain't part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's their goal. Be right in your face, but act like they ain't even part. Man, I ain't shit. We ain't doing nothing over here. Just how the government do. Man, we ain't doing nothing over here. Y'all go back to work. We're gonna spray y'all with some shit, and then we're gonna, when y'all get out of work, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole key behind it. Yeah, bro. Shaq is the industry's do boy. That's why they like the industry can control Shaq. That's why Kanye was like, they can control Shaq. They can control Beyonce.
Well, it is stolen. You can look on my cell phone and call history log, and it's on there. Okay. The DMV in Georgia, I call my cell phone.
Good.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. It is stolen, okay? Right now, you guys will be going to jail. Sit tight. We'll be right back with you.
And the Pope banned Catholics from becoming Freemasons on the 28th of April, 1738. You know what I'm saying?
But what did you know the vehicle was stolen?
And that was like 50 years before Prince Hall free Freemasonry even was launched.
Whose truck is it? Not right. Oh, okay. He said it's not. He said
Cat
it's
fights against it.
well, it's your truck, but he was driving it. He suspected that it was stolen, so why was this guy hanging out?
Yeah, but now he ain't had no jail problems. He been good. He been back on TV. He on Shannon Sharp. He got comedy shows again. Shit, he back in the industry again. Money flowing. When he was going against all that stuff, he was getting in fights with them little kids, going to jail.
Do you name us? Okay. Well, if you need anything, let us know, okay? All right, hang tight. We'll get you down there.
Yeah, when you do what the industry want, everything goes smooth. Everything go perfect. You got money in your pocket. Shit, you got the Lamborghini.
All three will go to jail. The victim's going to get his truck back.
Tired of waking up feeling exhausted?
Already, Regina.
Fatigue and brain fog? Then wake up to Sleep Houston.
Appreciate you for tapping into the live.
The joy of a truly restful night's sleep.
He just did the Kevin Hart roast. I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Goodbye to sleepless nights and daytime fatigue. Regain control of your life. Visit Sleep Houston today and unlock your brain's full potential with the oxygen it needs to
True.
perform at its best.
Oh yeah.
They told me to talk racist.
I think I seen a little piece of it too, but
It just came to
I'm listening.
because everything worth doing is worth overdoing. Son, number one.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, they try to. They just Shaq is just the industry dude, boy. They try to use Shaq to replace Sinbad, basically. Shaq replaced Sinbad because Sinbad had started to come out about certain things of the industry, and they was like, man, let's get Shaq up in there, make that movie Kazam, and act like Shazam never even came out. Get Sinbad the hell up out of here, boy. Look, this even shows Shaq trying to distance himself. Shaq announces he's no longer a celebrity. I denounced myself from being a celebrity about 10 years ago because those people are weird. Man, shut your lying ass up, boy. You trying to distance yourself.
An adjustable base offers personalized comfort with customizable head and foot positions.
Yeah, Shaq trying to distance himself, man. We know what's going on, homie.
Make an adjustable base part of your bedtime routine and elevate your sleep. Shop adjustable bases in store and
Look, here it go, right here.
We're in the fight business. All kinds of fighting goes on here.
That's all.
There's no off season in the UFC.
That's all. Let me see. Celebrity Freemasons.
I see so much raw potential. This is your moment. There's nothing else like being a WWE superstar.
Look, this off of Google. This how I found out about Shaq. I was like, what the hell? U.S. President George Washington was a Mason. Astronaut Buzz Aldrin, Harry Houdini, John Wayne, and then look at the bottom. I was just looking on Google. It said basketball star Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal. I just typed in celebrity Freemasons. That's it. And she just ended up popping up on the radar. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna do one about Shaq. They tried to replace Sinbad with Shaq. Oh yeah. Nah, for real, they trying to gear up for something big, but it ain't gonna work. Cause we used to gearing up. We used to breaking down a lot of info at one time. That's why they've been trying to block the sun out. Yeah, that's why they've been trying to block the sun out. Every good day of sun you get, the more downloads you get. They just want to keep you asleep. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, Shaq, he just another industry plant. They just use Shaq to replace Sinbad. That's it. Remember they tried to say Shazam never came out, but they replaced it with Kazam. They just took the same cover with the same little boy and put Shaq and changed the name to Kazam. But that's it. That's an industry puppet for you, boy. Yep, China made its own son. Yep. Shit, now they got a company that's got mirrors in space. They put mirrors up in orbit, and they can reflect the sunlight and bring you sunlight wherever they need to. So real TV, what's the deal? Yeah, now they got a company. They got a company that send mirrors into space and then reflect the sunlight. After you pay for it, they'll send a reflection of the sunlight and reflect the light where you need it to be at. Yeah, but man, that's what I forgot the name of the company. It's a company. I'll look it up, but it's a company. They launching some. I think they already launched it. They got mirrors in space where you can pay for sunlight, and they'll reflect the light from space to the ground on Earth. Yeah, so that show you right there. They control the weather. They got a freaking if you can reflect the sunlight and somewhere where it's dark and put light, that's controlling the weather. You know this old video. She got on an Under Armour headband when they first came out. It's a space company that will let you travel to space back and forth for 100K. She said I didn't come here to have a good time to not go to jail. If you could, nah, for real, that is crazy though. 400K. That's if you got the bag just to throw around. You just sitting on M's. Man, let me fly to space right quick. They probably put your ass in a little machine, make you feel like you riding in space. A little simulator. They don't even got to send your ass to space. How you thinking you launched? Nah, for real. My anxiety be too bad, man. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, that's the only thing, man. Ain't no smoking in space like that.
stuff in your car?
But yeah, man. Shaq took the oath of the industry, man.
Can you leave that for me for a minute?
He trying to distance himself, man. Talking about he ain't a celebrity no more. And all this and all that. But when you go on Google and type in celebrity Freemasons, look who name pop right up. Shaquille O'Neal and Arthur Rudyard Kipling. Richard Pryor, the comedian, he was a Freemason as well. I ain't know that. See how good Google is? Just go and look. Henry Ford, the founder of the Ford, the if y'all got a Ford vehicle, they made by Freemasons. The founder of Ford, he was a Freemason. So he might have a little mini webcam in your shit spying on you. You never know. That's Ford for you. Steve Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple, he was a Freemason, celebrity Freemason. Sugar Ray Robinson, the boxer, he was a Freemason. John Elway, the quarterback, he was a Freemason. I ain't even know all this shit. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not eating no KFC. Colin Harlan Sanders, the founder of KFC, he was a Freemason. No, I'm not eating no KFC. That's out. J.C. Penney, the founder of J.C. Penney, they was a Freemason. Yeah, man. Can't believe shit Buzz Aldrin said because he was a Freemason too. And Mark Twain, the author, he was a Freemason. So yeah, man, it's a lot of Freemasons out there y'all don't know about. Jamal Robinson. Martin Luther King says Malcolm X. What, they was Freemasons? Well, I know you said look them up. You saying they was Freemasons? Yeah, I know. I got an episode coming up about MLK too. Cause MLK was they saying MLK was probably an agent and part of the secret society too. Because how did he get a street on every major city? It's an MLK. And if he and you know how the government is, they ain't just finna give you no street like that. And then one on top of that, one of the MLKs, the MLK in Atlanta, I think it is, it run right through the Confederate graveyard.
And as a result, we produce some excellent deputy surveyors. But possible domestic violence, the calling party is going to be the downstairs neighbor. They just stated that she's your upstairs neighbor.
Yeah, it start right in the Confederate graveyard. Look up their portrait symbolism. Yep. I'm sure they part of the occult. Both of them.
Hey, Cliff, open the door. It's the sheriff's department. I want to step out. Are you alone?
Yeah. Yeah, man, they didn't control this thing, man. They didn't have some control over this thing, man. We can't even have a regular voting presidential vote without some kind of fishy stuff going on. So they playing around with the votes. They didn't. It's always some kind of trickery going on. We can't even have a regular presidential vote. So you know it's some trickery going on. They be playing with the ballots when it's time to go vote. So you don't think these people playing in the industry?
So you have no idea where he went? Anything invisible. No, I think he was just like pushing out of the way.
They can't even have a decent damn election.
So were you in front of the doorway? I was,
They come to do the election and then say it's fraud. They can't even have a regular election. So you think that these people ain't doing some sinister stuff? Can't even cast a damn ballot in a damn piece of paper on a computer and do that right.
Sheriff's fire's not wanted! Sheriff's department, come over here!
And that's why it's guala bands for president 2028. I'm just bullshitting with y'all, man. You know I ain't running for no damn president. I love America, but I ain't running for no presidency. I ain't gonna lie. They can keep that. And then you know why Trump want to build that new fancy ballroom. I got an episode coming up on that too. Why does Trump want to build that fancy ballroom so bad? He hurried up and built. He just tore the White House down trying to build that shit. Yeah, why he want to build this big fancy ballroom? Right there. I'm gonna let y'all know about that shit too. I'm gonna be the first channel to let y'all know, man. This why Trump building this ballroom. You know what I'm saying? For them other TikTokers try to get on it. You know, them TikTokers be quicker than YouTube, but them TikTokers, you look on TikTok, you be like, damn, they already done made a video of this shit, man. You gotta be quick. But me, I don't be caring if people make a video and beat me to it anyway, because when I go and do it, I break it down better. And then from a street point of view, you know what I'm saying? Yep, exactly. Talking about ballroom. Yep.
Because he was trying to scare me. Because he came all angry and drunk, buzzed or whatever from whatever.
Yeah, all they stuff, they're just all they teachings is just old teachings, and they're just ahead of the society by using all these old ways of controlling people. That's it. They're not doing nothing spectacular. Anybody can get the ups on the next man doing that shit. That's like if you got a test, two people got a test, one person got the cheat code, the other person don't got shit. They don't even got no book to study from. They barely got the math, the printout. And that's what we dealing with here, man. We dealing with some sucker stuff, man. Don't ever feel bad because you ain't a celebrity or you ain't got a bunch of money or none of that shit, man. Them celebrities sold out. You doing better than them. You know what I'm saying? They pulling their hair out right now.
don't deserve that.
I'm checking on the warrant. Just a misdemeanor. Looks like it's gonna have
Yeah, they pulling their hair out right now, man.
But either way, I mean, he's running from us. We're yelling at him multiple times. Yeah,
Accept your statements. There's another domestic violence.
What's up with y'all, man? Hit that like button.
Corruption, incompetence, and putting Paxton's interests first. Exhibit A, Operation Fallen Angel. Girls trafficked, drugged, degraded. But A.G. Paxton was too focused on himself. Mismanaged cases, predators walked free. Dysfunction,
So,
incompetence.
I said so. Shaq took the oath of the industry.
Traffickers of young girls back on the streets. Call and tell Attorney General Ken Paxton, do your job. Put Texans first.
This past weekend, Bradley went wave running, played blackjack, rolled some dice at the craps.
That's some of the other notable Freemasons. George Washington, he on the dollar bill. He was a Freemason.
Find time to fit in a round of golf. Well, Bradley, there's always next time. Lake Charles. With all there is to do, there's a lot to pack in.
And all them actors and musicians.
this is your moment. Nothing else like being a WWE superstar.
But yeah, Shaq, he took the oath. Yep. That's the best way to do it. But see, now they trying to build the smart cities where it's unpeaceful and it's chaotic and everybody stay on top of each other. And it's like Hong Kong with 30,000 people living in one building. And they got the smart city. And they can control you more there, you know what I'm saying? You condensed. You in that little bitty area, shit, you got 1,000, 10,000 shit. They can control there. They can harness everybody there. They can keep their smart city. I mean, it's cool to go to a smart city, but as far as like forcing everybody to like, they can keep that shit. All they gonna do is try to make it safe where you can't, unsafe where you can't go outside. That's it. They do the same thing every time. They try to do that with COVID. Oh, it's not safe to go outside. Then they spray the sky. Oh, then just block the sun out. Everything they do is just to make it safe not to go outside. That's it. Yeah, they want to keep you condensed where they can keep you where they can keep experimenting and doing their tests. Man, let's keep 20,000 people in this area condensed so we can keep seeing how they react to this certain drug or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. That's why every project is by a major major university. That's why you always gotta. Well, that's why it's always a major university right by the projects, so they can do some testing. And that's where and then they do it from the university because guess who get all the funding? Guess who got all the money to do all the testing? Hong Kong, you know. Yep. Right by the slum so they can get your test.
Strength isn't optional.
That's
For
it.
me. Being able to carry my kids and give my best on stage, all while feeling confident in my body, is everything.
I got an episode coming up on that too.
With Ladder,
Probably.
I get a daily plan from an expert coach who
All
guides me
major
through every workout, no matter
universities
what my
right by the
intake schedule looks like.
projects.
I know a lot of women are intimidated
Then
by
on the
strength training,
thumbnail, I'm
but it's truly
gonna have a
easy to reach my
university
results.
on one
Not
side
only
of the
that,
street and then a project on the other side of the street.
The Steel Across America tour is incredible. We have a piece of steel, and it's going to go around 40 different
Put a little
locations.
crazy little
It
thumbnail.
is an I-beam from the South Tower. It has steel, it has concrete in it, and it has my brother.
Then I got another episode called talking about there's a MLK in every there's an MLK in every major city. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a good one too. Yeah, there's an MLK in every city, and there's a project. There's a major university by across from every project. Let me write them down before I forget, cause I will forget. Yeah, I be writing stuff down, cause it just helps you remember some stuff. Appreciate you, Urban, man. Yeah, I hit that like button, man. House price and most expensive. But once you walk down, what's the plans? Yeah, cause at your home you gotta get everything delivered. At the smart city, shit, everything right there. Smart city, you don't gotta get nothing delivered. You 15 minutes in between everything. So they gonna get you with the convenience and make that the excuse. Oh, it's for convenience. But really, the whole time they got a bigger motive. You know what I'm saying? They trying to condense people in the area. They trying to target. And they gonna say it's convenience though. Man, we just want to be convenient for everybody. We just want to make it comfortable for you. You know how people here, they butter you up, man. We just want to make you comfy. You get these smart cities rolling. Get y'all comfy. Y'all got the Rolex store under y'all at y'all fingertips, under y'all feet. Y'all got Pizza Hut under y'all feet, HEB.
Shut up!
Then they got the drone thing now. They'll drop your wings off. You can get a little wing drop from a drone. Wing stop. Man, I'm thinking wing stop. Then a little drone come in and drop your wings off on your by your doorstep. What's the next big two coming is what I'm wondering. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They already got Walmart delivery out here where I'm at. Drones. You can get a little package delivered right out the air. But went off, bro. He said, "What's your day job, bro?" I move furniture. And I drive trucks. Really deliveries, period. I'm a delivery driver. You know what I'm saying? What y'all know about getting them loads on the road? They're still talking about that drone delivery in Texas. Yeah, we got it already out here. In the Walmart by Kima. Yeah, man, it's always some work in the moving world. Yeah, and they've been moving since the beginning of time. Just think about it. People been moving stuff since the beginning of time. So it's always work in the moving world. So do you think a person I don't just specialize in moving furniture, bro. I got all kind of trades. I'm a jack of all trades. You know, in this lifetime, man, I learned, man, you're not just gonna have one job if you're a real deep thinker. I done had a ton of, you know how many jobs I done had? I'm 35. I've been working since I was 16. You know how many jobs I done had? Man, learn something and leave. Don't ever stay at one place. There's always room to grow. So, dudes, that's the best thing an old man told me at a job one time I was working at. He said, "Man, learn something and leave." That's an old man telling me that was working at a part shop I was working at. I don't ever get stuck thinking that's just it. Oh, you just gotta get put up with it, man. Like me, shit, I don't put up with nothing, boy. I put my foot down. If I don't like the way shit going, I just change it. That's it. What's up with y'all, man? What y'all think about Shaq? We got up in there. But we didn't have some views. We didn't have some views on this live, man. This live, I know we probably had at least by 5K working for myself. That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't you rather be working for yourself instead of working for some clown every day, punching in the clock? You one step away from doing that. But I'm just a guy that moves furniture. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got no high intellect. But shit, I done put so many people to work and changed so many people's thoughts on how they think about stuff in a good way though, not in a bad way. I don't be sending people like on down on no hoe ass shit. I ain't gonna do you wrong. And then everybody grown too. You know what I'm saying? You know what's right from right from what's wrong. Nah, I was just fucking with you, Malik. I know you ain't mean shit, bro. I'm just picking at you, bro. I want my next move to be working for myself. Nah, for real. Nah, I feel you on that one, man. I just go out just to get some money on. That's it. I only drive that truck just to go get that little check, man. That's it. If I could think of a smarter way to work for myself, believe me, boy, I'd be right there getting that money on by myself. Shit, I hate clocking in for the next man. I'd rather clock in for myself. I'd rather better myself. Shit. Yeah, exactly. I don't even need the money and weed. You could keep the money and weed. Shit, I could just give me the wisdom. Give me some food and wisdom. I'll be good. I'ma make it. Cause the weed they got cloned out now anyway. They give you a little high, a little bit of enlightenment, but not like the weed back in 2006 or 2010. Yeah, I got a couple businesses I want to start. I got some $1 billion businesses I want to start up. I be creating shit. He say, yeah, the fake weed AI stock out of. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm finna take a little break, man. I gotta go get me some breakfast or something, man. But I appreciate everybody for tapping into the live, man. And y'all sub up to the channel, man. Look at the people making money doing the pineapple and Kool-Aid. Nah, for real. He said I stopped smoking. Yup. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's just a want. You don't really need weed. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no cigarettes, none of that shit. But all right, y'all. I'm finna hop out for a little bit, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. You say something simple for sure. And it's your big boss, Squala Bands, man. Checking in with another one. And yeah, man, keep y'all eyes peeled on old Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Trying to act like he don't want to be a celebrity no more. Sucker. Peace.